Yes, we have.
Chris San Marcos' neighborhood in Old Araby is nice and quiet.
No robberies, no burglaries, no problems.
He credits his Neighborhood Watch program for steering away criminals.
I think the Neighborhood Watch has helped to curb crime in this neighborhood because everybody looks out for each other.
It's a message echoed by St. Bernard Parish Sheriff's Office.
We need the Neighborhood Watch groups, the Nosy Rosies, to be mindful of who's in their neighborhood, what they're up to.
Captain Charles Borges says neighbors who report suspicious activity help catch criminals, just like the arrest of 8 New Orleans men for burglary and theft in St. Bernard Parish back in January. Their arrest stopped a major ring of vehicle thieves, but the sheriff's office says deputies are in need of more support from local communities. Before Katrina, there were at least 150 Neighborhood Watch programs in St. Bernard Parish. That number has drastically declined to 67. The Sheriff's Department is hoping tonight's meeting will encourage more neighbors to get involved.
And the meeting tonight is just for that, to try to bring everybody together to reestablish some of the old neighborhood watches that we maybe haven't heard from for a while.
Borges hopes these neighbors turn into the eyes and ears the community needs.
People can look out for each other, they get to know each other personally, and if somebody's in a neighborhood that doesn't belong, they can pick it up really quick.
We had to wait a long time for it, huh? But it's worth the wait.
With the line wrapped around the building and a crowd of people waiting to order inside, you would think Chick-fil-A in Metairie was giving away free sandwiches.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm so happy to see Americans are waking up and standing up for their country.
Good to see you, girl.
The fast food chain's stance on gay marriage attracted the overflow of customers. Last month, the company's CEO publicly backed traditional marriage, which set off a firestorm of criticism and protests from gay rights groups.
Yeah, baby.
Former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee issued a counter-protest, encouraging anyone with Christian values to eat at the restaurant on Wednesday.
I am here to defend freedom of religion.
Lord, thank you for this food.
Larry Rocan traveled from Gramercy to oppose same-sex marriage.
It's against God's word, and you know, I'm a pastor, and I love God's word, and that's what I'm making a stand for.
Ed Douglas waited an hour for his food, defending freedom of speech.
I'm not anti-gay or anti-gay marriage, but I am pro-free speech. And I think that this gentleman has the right to express his opinion, and I support him in that right.
Right now, it's unclear if the gay marriage fallout will hurt the fast food chain.
How you doing?
As customers choose if they're pro or anti Chick-fil-A. Willie Muhammad is tired of crime in New Orleans. He's fighting back through a group called the New Orleans Peacekeepers.
This group began in 2009 after the death of a 2-year-old boy who was murdered by his father because he felt that he couldn't pay child support.
Members work to resolve violence before it happens by mediating conflicts in the streets in high crime areas.
Where we were asking for men, black men in particular, to give up 1 hour on a Saturday to walk through these neighborhoods that are considered to be hotspots.
But even with groups like the Peacekeepers, crime continues to rise in the city. WDSU obtained internal NOPD documents that show an increase from last year in violent crimes, with murder and rape in the double digits citywide. But if you look closely, it's the 2nd District that's driving the spike. There, the murder rate in rape cases increased by 150% or more. Criminologist John Penny says you don't need statistics to tell you crime is up. You just have to listen for the police sirens.
Kind of project what is going to happen from observation, research, given the fact that we have not done some of the things to abate crime.
Dr. Penny stresses the NOPD cannot solve the problem alone.
The community has to get involved. The police department, as well intended as they might be, cannot solve this crime problem.
Getting actively involved is exactly what some neighbors like Muhammad plan to do.
What we're planning to do is come with solutions.
And offer solutions in an effort to trim crime in a city plagued by violence.